So now I'm at the airport, and this is like Terminal 5. And what's really cool about the airport, I gotta show you, is I met this guy. He's from Kenya, and man, he kicks that Chinese, man, like he's straight Chinese. It's just off the hook. So here he is, right here, man. So hey, you gotta say something in Chinese for us, man. I'm gonna show everybody back home, and they go. Oh, babe, break it down, because nobody knows.
I'm happy to meet my brother.
Okay, so how you say that in Chinese now? Yeah, so.
认识你很高兴.
Okay, and then tell him your name.
My name is 我叫 Salim. My name is Salim.
And Salim
from
is
Kenya.
From
Mombasa.
Mombasa.
Karibuni Mombasa.
Yeah. Say something in Chinese and then Swahili, man.
很欢迎你们来 Mombasa. Welcome you all to Mombasa.
Sasa ulikuwa hapa, umekaa hapa miaka ngapi sasa?
Miaka 6-7.
6-7.
Yeah.
Na hiyo Chinese yako mazee ni noma bana.
Tasiwa tu, inabidi ujue.
Lakini sasa mtu anajifundisha Chinese in how long?
Maybe 6-7 months unaweza communicate tu basic. Lakini
hiyo yako ni noma bro. Lakini hiyo
ni sawa tu.
Hebu tena, tupigie kichinjo kidogo tena.
Kama ni tena. 希望你们再来中国玩一玩. I hope you get a chance again to come China to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Now you know the way you bring others.
Yeah. But now go ahead and tell them about what you're doing here. I know you're not just hanging out.
I'm a student and now doing my PhD cardiology fellowship. I'll be finishing in 2 years, and I hope to go home and be at home.
Yeah.
I'll be so happy to work at home.
Yeah. Man, well, it's a real pleasure, man, to have met you.
Me too.
I met this guy on a bus, man. We were walking. I just got on the bus, and I sat down, and I got lucky, man. I really got lucky.
Me too. Not easy to meet a Kenyan.
No. And then the guy kicked it to the bus driver, man. He said some things, and the bus driver was okay. So I mean, it's amazing. I think the one thing that a lot of people don't realize is you know, Chinese for them is like the impossible language.
No, it's very possible. Just like English, like French.
Really?
You can learn Chinese.
Yeah. Now, did you have some background studying Chinese back in the?
When I came to China, that's when I started saying hello.
Really?
你好.
Wow. But now, did you feel like it was something that like you had to, did you spend too much time? I mean, how was it?
You have to give some time before.
Yeah.
Especially reading and writing.
Yeah.
Speaking, it's easier.
Yeah.
But reading and writing takes time because they don't have alphabet. You just have to know the drawings. For everything there is a drawing, a character.
Yeah.
So you have to know the character for you to read.
Yeah.
Then slowly you build up as per your need. For me, I know more medical terms because I'm doing medicine.
Yeah.
Those who do other fields, they know more.
Yeah. Well, man, it's an amazing opportunity that I had to have met you, and I know a lot of people are gonna watch this and say, "Maze, ujama, maze ni Kikenya, alaboga kichincho." Hey, hiyo ni noma.
Yeah.
So
okay, wambia karibu. I hope we get a chance to meet at home and have nyama choma.
Absolutely, man.
Somewhere in Nairobi or Mombasa.
Now, ebu wambie. Hapa China unaweza kupata nyama choma hivi noma ama
nyama choma.
Nyama choma gani?
Nyama choma ya ng'ombe, ya dogi.
Yeah.
Anything you can eat is around.
Sasa hii nyama choma yao wase. Wanakupatia gani na gani? Wewe unaitisha gani? Kwa sababu nimeshaonja hiyo ya mbuzi.
Iko na ng'ombe, mbuzi, kondoo. Maajabu nyingine yote iko tu.
Sasa Kenya nakifika hapa anataka nyama choma anasemaje in Chinese? Kaoro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hapo ukitaka mishakiki ni yang ro chuang. Haya, best umenyita hiyo story hapo. Sawa. Sasa Wakenya na Tusker wakifika hapo wakitaka kapombe. Hapa bia anaita pijo.
Okay.
Beer.
Okay. Sasa akitaka hiyo pijo. Cola. Okay, so akisema anataka ng'ombe
hayo cola.
Okay, so
unafuata nyama na kinywaji.
Okay, so hiyo ni ati
nyama na kinywaji. Kaoro. Inliang.
Okay. Yeah. Best coming to you from Shanghai.
Pudong Airport.
Wazi best. Thank you so much, man.
Happy New Year.
me. You know what? I think actually what's interesting, huh? Maybe you could talk to me about like you were comparing coming to China versus US, ndio? And trying to figure out where you were gonna soma.
Yeah.
Because watu wengi wanakujanga Stato, you know, Stato for them is like the place that yeah. Like now you figured China, alafu you are able to complete the task, sindio, of the goal. So maybe you can just kind of explain how you see the differences between those two joints and how
joints. It really depends on what chances you have at hand, and as you're saying, never hold, don't give up just because you didn't get what you want. You have the same aim and look for the means. If you cannot fly, then go by bus. So I came, and for sure there will be more challenges whatever other ways you take. Like I decided to come to China, and I had to learn Chinese and to learn my medicine. It was a big task. Telling someone that to learn medicine in Chinese, but there are people who did it before, there are people who are studying now, and there'll always be people coming. So when you give up in your mind, then it's all gone. You have to be determined, and all will be okay.
Yeah. Now, how was it for you in China? Just, getting off the ground, getting things going. The first year.
First year, especially the first few months, it was tough.
Yeah.
Getting used to the food and the place. You don't know the language. I was in a city whereby very few people speak English, so you had to kind of use body language, gestures, act, make some sounds for them to know it's chicken, not beef, and stress. There's a lot of stress. You think of going back home, but you kind of get support. You get to meet people. They tell you it's possible, and you work yourself out.
Yeah. So now, I guess basically, you're almost like a blueprint for a lot of people who would even think about going to China, because for them it's like, well, I have to go to a place where people speak English at least.
Yeah.
That's the first. That's
the first thing.
The first kind of idea that crosses. So for you to have pulled it off and also being so proficient, I'm just seeing that as more of a whole different path.
Yeah, it's possible. It's not always in one place.
Yeah.
You never know. You
Yeah.
gotta try everywhere.
Yeah.
It's better try and fail than fail to try, as they say.
And I can see you're so determined to become the doctor that you are now willing to learn Chinese to close that gap, to make that possible. And,
for sure.
And I think it kind of speaks about your commitment towards your desire to.
I really wanted to, and I'm happy I am. I'm almost finishing.
Yeah.
And I hope to go home and things work out.
Yeah. Now tell us a little bit about what is it like living in China on a day-to-day?
In the beginning it's hard, but then when you know the people, they're better than what you think. They're very welcoming, they're willing to help. You can get used to the food and the weather. It's very different from home. Then when you're used to it, you'll be so used to it more than home. When you go home, you'll miss China. I believe for those who stayed for some time, when they go home, there's lots of things they miss in China.
Yeah.
Chinese food, Chinese hospitality, Chinese safety, and everything.
Yeah.
It's a good place.
Yeah.
If anyone has a chance, it's worth a visit.
Yeah.
Like my friend here.
Yeah. For me, it was really just an adventure. I didn't have a game plan the way you really laid out the plan. But now, can I ask, which other, maybe you can talk about, like when you were talking about going to the U.S. and maybe other countries that you considered, and what were you dealing with? What factors? Because
first, a place you think you will learn best and easy, like a U.S. whereby everyone thinks that's where education is, and it's in English. So for a Kenyan, it would be easier to study. But then other factors come in, like money, financial. It's one of the biggest problems. So even if you have an admission to a university, it will be hard to sustain yourself. Then somehow you have to give up and look for other ways, sponsorships, scholarships, or somewhere you can learn and pay. Then somehow you come